Hey everybody, it is like in the mid 90s. It's a million degrees up here and hot, and getting home from work and getting some stuff done, taking care of the quail and the pigeons and the chickens and getting everything organized. I'm just exhausted. So I decided, instead of cooking in the camper, it's, as you guys know, it used to be the camper that we knocked the wall out of and now added an addition, and now we have a little mini cabin. So I'm always saying that I never call it the same thing. It's a cabin, it's a camper, I just don't know. But I decided I was just going to cook out here. Since I had everything set up, I could just grab some things. This is how simple this dish is. It just has zucchini, some peppers, and I usually use one pepper, but I got three of these little small ones that look like they've seen better days. So we're going to get rid of them, put them in here so I don't have to give them to the chickens. We're going to get some tomatoes. I usually use a can of diced tomatoes, but I've got two fresh tomatoes. I'm going to use those. An onion, some smoked summer sausage, and corn. Now let me get this lit. Gotta get that going. Got a leaf in there already. And I'm gonna get the sausage cooking because I just want it's fully cooked. And this is just Eckrich. It's totally cooked. All we have to do is, I want to put some char on it. It says to open right there, but it's not working. Here it goes. You can use any kind of sausage you like. About a week ago, I put this together because I had some leftover things and some zucchinis, and I said, let's just come up with something simple. So it's going to be a bit spicy because I do use my homemade Cajun seasoning in it. You don't have to. You can definitely leave that out. And I hear my little hornet. I don't know where this hornet nest is, but every time I cook out here, this hornet is always out here participating. And then I noticed, as I'm setting things up, I have a little friend right here. I don't know if you guys can see him. I'll try to zoom in. If not, I'll take a picture. He looks like a leaf. I don't know what kind of bug he is, but he's just sitting there, been watching me for the last hour, and he's very content. So I'm enjoying it. Okay, let's put some oil in here, along with the leaf that fell in there. And it looks like it's already rippling, so it's hot. You better be quiet over there, quail. I could use you instead of the sausage. Let me get some of this prepared. And we're just going to do small chunks, and I'm going to actually lay my towel out here because I don't have another container. So I can give that to the chickens because I don't want to waste it. Yesterday I gave them a handful of tomatoes. They were starting to go a little bit bad. And man, they jumped on that and took off. Some of them didn't even get any. Some of them were a little too fast. I didn't cut up enough pieces, and I should have. Now I am not taking the skins off these zucchini. If you want to, you can, but it's not necessary. And they're small enough that they don't have big seeds in them, so I don't have to de-seed them. I would if they had big seeds. And I'm just cutting them in about 3/4 inch pieces. It's my sous chef over there. I call him Killer. He's the one that wasn't very nice to some of our girls, but he deserves to be happy until he has that one bad day and he ends up in the smoker. Okay, got the zucchini all ready. I don't have any other dishes out here. Let me grab my wooden spoon I brought. Those are nice, starting to get nice and charred on the bottom. I like a little crispiness on them. And the clue is here, when you do any kind of meat like this and you're going to do it in a dish, take it out once it's crisped. Because if you leave it in, put in all the fluids, like tomato, if you put a can of tomatoes in there that has salt, juice in it, any kind of juice, it's going to take that color off of them. It just kind of disappears. Okay, those are good. And I'm going to grab a plate and put the zucchini on it so I can get everything else ready. Ooh, there we go. Now you can use any kind of onion you want. Purple. I like purple onions better. But, oops, these are for the chickens. But I had some sweet onions, so I decided that's what we're going to use tonight. Like I said, just look through your kitchen and your pantry and your refrigerator to see what you got. And 99% of the time you can throw a dish together and it will be amazing. And if it's not amazing, order a pizza. Yep. Okay. I think by the time I get these onions cut up, that will be ready to take off. And for you, those of you who have been following my Cumberlachia page over on Facebook, Holly is back in the aviary behind me with her sisters and the pigeons. And she's doing wonderful. She actually woke me up the other day and she was bouncing around in the little box we had her in. And I think she just wanted to go back. So, she got to go back in there. Okay, so I'm going to take the sausage off without burning my hands. Get it all loosened up in here. I'm going to try to leave that oil in there because I want to use that to fry up these veggies. There we go. And it's got the flavor of the sausage, so that's just going to impart that flavor into the rest of the ingredients. So let's get the zucchini in because that usually takes the longest. Get a nice flat layer. And my hornet's back. He's going in there. Put in our onion. Now let's see what we got with these peppers. There we go. They're still good. Now they've got a lot of new people on the channel, so I want to show you when I do my peppers, I put the outside waxy side down because your knife will have a tendency to slide across the top and you'll get a nasty cut. Okay. You know what? I don't want to fill my pan up too much. We're going to save this one. It's a little soft, so it'll go to the chickens. Now let's get these tomatoes. And I'm going to put the juice and all. So I got my cutting board set with a little rim around it to catch all that juice. And I want to give this a stir. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see that up there. Look at that browning up beautifully. I'm going to hit it with some salt and pepper real quick because you always want to flavor every layer you got. There we go. And all the juice. Rinse off my hands. I'm also going to put in 1 can of corn. You don't have to if you don't want to. A lot of you probably have fresh corn right now. This would actually be very good. If I would have been smart, I'd put it in with the meat, charred it a little bit. I didn't do that. Let's get Get this all mixed together. There we go. Now I am going to get some of my Cajun seasoning. You're going to want 1, maybe 2 teaspoons. Depends on how spicy you want it. That's about 1.5. We'll start there. We can check it after a bit and see how it is. It does smell good. I think the only thing I'm missing in here is garlic, and I didn't have any garlic cloves and didn't bring any garlic powder back here with me, so something you could add in, like I said, or let me say it again, like Mom says, make it your own. Put everything in there you like, leave out what you don't. Turn it up just a little bit more. And now I'm just going to let this sit because there's a lot of moisture in there from the corn. Some came out from the zucchini. I just want that to cook off a little bit. And then I'm going to add in my sausage again. Okay, now, this is where I change it up a little bit. You could either use pasta, you can use rice. I didn't feel like cooking rice, and what I found the other day, and I did same thing, didn't feel like cooking it. I got one of these Uncle Ben's minute rice that you can just throw in the microwave. This one is the veggie bin with peas, carrots, and corn. I already got corn in there, but instead of putting it in the microwave, we have still some fluid in there, and it's going to help steam it. I just used 1 package of this, and it's the 8.8 ounce package. And then we got some rice in the dish. Like I said, you can use pasta if you want to cook some pasta. I would probably use like a rotini or maybe even a macaroni. But I just found that the pasta or the veggies went real good with this rice. So get it down in that fluid, get it tossed around because you got all the seasonings in the moisture there down in the bottom. And instead of 5 minutes in the microwave, you got 5 minutes on the stove and it's already cooked. We're basically just reheating it. Okay, so looks like the rice is pretty much incorporated. It's softened. I'm going to throw the meat back in. All the juices from that meat. You can turn this off now because everything is cooked. And it is ready to eat. Let's get it up. Told you I didn't bring a lot back here today. I just want to do something quick and easy because I am hungry. That looks delicious. Haven't even decided what we're calling this yet. How about just a garden medley and rice? All right, let me give this a taste. A little bit of everything. Well, that tastes so, I don't know what I think it's just cooking outside. Everything tastes so much better cooking it outside. And this is delicious. I think most of the moisture is gone from underneath. The rice has absorbed it as it kind of came back to life because it's already cooked. But I've had a long day. I'm tired. I'm hungry. So I'm going to let y'all go so I can have some dinner. Y'all have a great rest of your week. I love and appreciate each one of you. I am so happy that you guys have been joining with us. Mom's doing a lot better. She said she's actually feeling like she can start doing a couple videos again. So we'll be sending some of her videos out to you too. Until next time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That helps get our videos out to everybody in the algorithm. That word's hard for me. I don't know why. And don't forget to share our videos with your friends. Appreciate and love all of you. Take care. Bye-bye.